Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm driving, I'm going home, and so I wanted to make a video about the importance of being present. And I feel like that is something now I'm learning, and I wonder if anybody else is in that space. I feel like sometimes, and I feel like a lot of people are like that, and you're just learning like, oh my gosh, I need to stop that. So I did have this habit of either I would always be thinking about the past, like, dang, shoulda, coulda, woulda type of mindset. And then like thinking about the future, how is the future going to be? Anxiety about the future, all these things. And all right, I can go. Now I'm realizing, like, you know what? I'm going to focus on my present. And I would say, especially as a mom, being present and watching my child first steps. He just started, I posted it, he just started taking his first steps. But even before that, but even if you're not a mom, I always felt like that was something that I needed to change in me. And I've worked really hard to change in me, which is to be present. And there's so much going on right now. So much going on. And like, even watching the news, like, I'm realizing, like, I don't need to watch every single thing. You hear it once and you're informed, because I do believe, like, hey, you need to be informed, like, what's going on here. And then after that, walk away. Don't go and look at different news outlet dissecting the same thing. So yeah, definitely being present is something I'm learning, like the importance of it. Waking up and just being grateful for today, for the sun shining, like, or even just sitting there with my month. If I want to think far, how about I think about my month, but just being present is something I'm learning. I don't know if anybody is in that state of mind. It's really hard. I would say, as a mom, like, at times, like, what's going on over here, you start to think, like, about your son. Like, I think about my son. If you have a son, whoever, if you have a child, and I think about my son, like, oh my gosh, like, I start thinking about school, and I need to, but at the same time, not have anxiety about it. I would say motherhood brings a lot of anxiety. People have talked about postpartum depression. I'm like, what about postpartum anxiety? You think of the craziest things. And so that's one of the ways I've learned to combat things, is really be present. I think of the scripture, whatever is true, whatever is noble, think of these things. And so yeah, that's my little spiel for today. So how are you doing? Leave me a comment. How are you guys doing with being present in your daily life? What are some tips for being present. Yeah.